start prep?
I mean, it's good. You know, it's finally good to get a chance to start game planning, you know, the teams you're going to be facing. Instead of just learning, you know, just our defense, we're starting to game plan toward what we're going to run against other opponents.
What's the biggest change in practice?
Probably just the length of it. Like, you know, camp, you're used to being up here, you know, 6 a.m. to 10 at night. Now, you know, you got meetings around 2 and then you got practice. So it's your days are a lot shorter.
How difficult is it now that classes are underway as well?
It just depends on your classes. Like me, for instance, I got more online classes than on campus, so the workload's a little bit easier because I can work from home. But I mean, you know, if you're a student who's got 5 classes and they're all 5 on campus, then you know, you pretty much got your work cut out for you.
Coach Petrino and Coach Grant have both talked about it. You've been talking a lot of hectic, you know, for the quarterback and the pass rush. Talk about what you've been doing this camp as far as causing some confusion back there.
I think I've just been trying to be a better student of the game, you know, taking a better pre-snap read, which will help me, you know what plays coming and know how to play it. But I think Coach Grantham has done a real good job this offseason on, you know, working with me, Fields, and the other outside backers on technique and just learning, you know, how to rush.
What's the anticipation level for you right now?
High. Like, you know, I plan to, like anybody else, I plan to, you know, make some noise this year, you know, do good. So, I mean, it's high.
Can you feel it? I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, I feel it. I mean, like, this is a real strong team, like, as far as foundation-wise. Like, I think we're really a together bunch. You know, we're going to do a lot of good things this year.
James, how much different is your position this year from what you were doing last year?
It's a little different. Both of them are, you know, pass rush roles. It's just last year I was more of an interior pass rusher on third down. This year I'll be used more as, you know, an outside rusher, kind of like how Trayvon was last year.
How much are you standing up versus putting your hand down?
It just depends. I mean, kind of both of my get-offs are pretty good, so Grantham has kind of allowed me a little bit of freedom to kind of play with it and see which one I fit best. But most of the time, probably 3-point.
You like 3-point better? Is that your best?
I don't really have a preference. At first, I used to prefer 3-point, but now, throughout spring ball in the summer, 2-point's gotten just as comfortable.
Are you dropping back, covering linebackers or tight ends and running
backs?
Yeah, I
do some
a lot
covering.
more than you did last year. Is that?
Yeah, a lot more than last year. I mean, it's helped me a lot. It helps me understand the plays. So I mean, I think I've got a pretty good grasp of what's going on.
It does seem like your outside spots have a little bit more freedom. Do you like that? Is that true?
Yeah, I like it because, you know, there's not one specific way you have to play, you know, a certain play. You know, you can play it a couple of ways that, you know, Coach Grantham allows you to. So I think it just makes us more flexible and we can give offenses different looks.
Talk about the depth at your position. Who's giving you a push? Who's pushing you and giving you competition in practice?
Definitely Jonathan Bernard and Henry Samarua. Those are the people who are right behind me, and, you know, they're not even a step behind. You know, it's pretty much equal competition, so those guys are pretty good.
James, what I mean, you were preparing for it this spring for the possibility of it, but what did you think when you heard that Trayvon was going to be out for the year and you knew it was going to be, I guess, your moment?
I mean, it was sad just because of the fact that me and Trayvon, you know, aren't just teammates. Me and him are actually kind of close. We've been friends for a while. So, you know, I check on him a lot. Even when he first started, I checked on him right after the game. So, I mean, once I heard the news, it's just my biggest thing, I don't want no drop-off. If anything, I wanted to improve, but definitely not a drop-off.
How's he doing?
He's good. He's great.
Keeping his spirits up?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You think it'll be hard for him?
No, he's a good dude. He'll keep his head high.
How about, I mean, are you all playing the season with him in mind? I mean, are you personally playing that position with him in mind, some?
Yeah, that's you know, that's my dog. That's my teammate. I'm trying to, you know, represent him and just do the best I can.
So with you and Fields on opposite sides, you know, what kind of strength do you guys feel like you have at that position?
I mean, I think we're going to be as good as a defense, period. But more importantly, I think we'll have, you know, good pass rushers. I think, you know, Coach Grantham, the game plan he puts together really, you know, give us the edge and advantage we need against the offense.
Could you talk just a little bit about putting the game plan together and how the amount of time you spend thinking and looking at film and planning for what you're going to do?
Yeah, we spend a lot of time, you know, breaking down film and not just watching it and that be it. You know, we break down each play, we rewind it, you know, we time it, stuff like that. It's just all a part of the game and learning and knowing what's going to come. Yeah. I mean, once you really get into it, it really makes the game a lot easier when you actually play it.
All right.
Thanks, James.